Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Imperial Coffee Break with your two Imperial officers with, Grunt and Chad here.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So this episode is a little delayed. Sorry about that. I had some stuff I had to get done, so...
It's his fault.
Yeah, it's my fault. Suck. Anyways.
It's my fault as well. I was on vacations back to back, but
yeah.
Anyways,
so this is going to be topics from last week that we had missed on, and then I'll have another episode set up by Friday. We're recording on Wednesday, so I'll have another episode up by Friday. So back to back, you guys get back to back.
And I will not be in the next episode, so we will be having a special guest to replace me.
Yeah, cooler too.
Are we naming him, or are we keeping that on the DL
no.
until then?
I don't know if it's actually going to be him yet or not. We might get a better special guest. I'm not going to say who it is.
A better one, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so this week's topics, as I've had written down, Ninja and Twitch, bad porn scandal, lol.
LOL.
I got, Alinity, I think her name is, the Twitch chick from, every week we've talked about her. Yeah, she said the N-word on Twitch and didn't get banned.
Stupid.
It's stupid.
She's such a poopy head.
And then one of the questions we had was one Legends character or whatever Legends characters we'd like to see in Star Wars.
There's honestly so many, but I think I know which one mine is at.
And then we got thoughts on every themes in Star Wars, as John Williams had proclaimed that every theme would be in the last movie.
That's right.
Get
pumped, boys!
Then I wrote down Gamescom's predictions, not thinking that we wouldn't be busy.
I know.
So update.
Because that was the perfect thing to talk about.
I know it was the perfect thing. So update. Gamescom already happened basically for us. It literally happened yesterday.
What a bunch of clowns.
And then we also have the Resistance ending. So that'll be the last topic. We'll talk about that last.
Rough topic.
Anyways. Which one do you want to start with? I was thinking we start with the Legends characters.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So, in Star Wars, there is two known histories. Legends and canon. Canon would be the films. Legends would be everything before Disney took over. So, excluding the films and Clone Wars.
And they did that to keep everything organized for the new movies, so no information overlapped the movies and everything. And if you want my honest opinion, I thought it was a good idea. It's sad to see some things go out of the timeline, but they can always be brought back. It's just a matter of how long we have to wait.
Well, that's basically what they're doing now. A lot of the movies and side films and the Clone Wars and stuff just brings back a lot of canon, just because the stuff is really good. Just wasn't integrated well half the time.
Right.
And I know I'm going to get people mad. But when people bring up Legends anyways, half the time it's just the Thrawn books, so...
Yeah, that's the only thing I would say about the Thrawn books, is, they don't include... Well, any of the new canon books, they don't include as much, detailed information.
Yeah, no,
name shout-outs and everything.
That's not what I'm getting at. I'm saying, every time someone brings up Legends, they only bring up the Thrawn book. There's no other media.
Oh, yeah, I know. They don't even bring up the Republic Commando books. Come on. Those are my jam.
Yeah, those are so good. Okay, so I have two characters.
All right.
I really like the character of Proxy, the servant droid.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's a good... Yeah.
I'm a really big fan of Force Unleashed, so, I'm really mad those are all Legends, because it would still fit in the canon. I don't see why they wouldn't, but
I think Proxy would more than Starkiller.
Well, Proxy would be a servant droid, probably, a servant droid model. He kind of got replaced with K2SO, but,
Because I know that they were supposed to bring in Starkiller and Rebels, making him as an Inquisitor, and then they scrapped that idea.
Yummy. Oh, what a good snack. I would probably actually like the show. Do you think he'll be in Fallen Order? Do you think Starkiller will be in Fallen Order video game? I don't.
Absolutely.
I 100%. I think Captain Phasma will be in the game. Yeah.
I think Kylo Ren will be in the game.
Baby Ren. Baby Ben.
Honestly though, do you think Starkiller could be made into the new canon?
By the way, that's my second character. I like Proxy and Starkiller. I think they're both really good characters. Anyways, continue. There you go. That's all I wanted to say. Starkiller and Proxy,
No,
my two favorite
no.
characters.
Oh, wait. Do you think they could be brought into the new canon
Yeah.
like smoothly?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Especially with like
You
the
don't think-
Inquisitor BS, you could just be like, yeah, that's Vader's personal Inquisitor, and then when you defeat him in like Fallen Order, that'll be the Inquisitor in which Vader shows up. He's just like, I kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think if they brought him into the new canon,
And
obviously,
and Proxy
they would
could
have to
just be a
tone him down.
modified version of the K2SO model.
right?
Yeah.
I
Because-
just think they would have to tone him down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, because like nothing else in the universe
in
matters.
like the middle of the second game or the first game, you can take down an entire Star Destroyer. I think.
And Ram Koda's just like, just do it, man. You're like, what?
I haven't heard, I haven't heard that name in forever. Oh my goodness.
I know. They actually, they were going to use Ram Koda in Rogue One as Chirrut, but then they used Chirrut instead.
Yeah.
That's another
I'm
fun
okay
fact
with
I
that.
just learned.
I'm okay with that.
Anyway, my character. Now, this might be an overrated answer, but, at me, whatever. Crucify me on Twitter, whatever you want to do.
Thrawn.
No, not Thrawn. Listen, you clown. It would be Revan.
Darth Revan.
Now, here's my explanation of why. Not because I just want to see him. I mean, I do. Like, I would kiss his ass. But I would want to see Revan brought back, because if you bring Revan back, it just opens a floodgate of stuff, of new stories and everything. Like, I think under Old Republic stories, everything would fall under Revan.
One of my favorite Old Republic stories is about the Emperor Mandalorian. I think that this is the coolest, and how like the clans were officially made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like
the
that.
Mandalorians are literally Warhammer 40k during the Old Republic times. They're all beefy. Oh man.
I think we're getting ready after
These
episode 9.
movies, yeah, after episode 9.
Like once that movie's done, like and released, I think it's gonna open up so much stuff.
So keep talking about Revan, the purple
Mhm.
lightsaber boy.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I just got someone mad because I was told not to call people boy, and I do it
Boy?
anyways. Boy.
By Denal.
Yeah, by the null. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out.
That's okay.
Anyways, yes, boy.
But do you agree with me that they would open?
Oh yeah, that
it
would open a lot. Because then you would have to bring in his master.
Would you?
Yeah. And like.
You don't.
No,
Are you?
man.
Wait. Are you? Which master are you talking about? For those who don't know.
Oh shoot.
They could
I'd have to
change
look up
his
name.
master too.
Yeah, I know they would have to change. They'd probably change it. Let's be honest.
Because
But
they changed Mace Windu's master.
do you know? I'm guessing. I don't know his name because I don't. I haven't read anything about Old Republic. I only.
See, I thought you were talking about Bastila.
I'm talking
like
about.
training.
Yeah.
The girl, though.
Yeah.
not him.
Yes.
I feel like you're just thinking, yeah,
I'm
man,
just
I gotta say
thinking-
something.
I gotta say something. Yeah, that's basically it right now because I don't. Oh man, I haven't thought about Old Republic stuff in God knows how long.
I just kind of gave up after a while.
I gave up after I
New-
tried to play the MMO game, and then I realized none of it's really canon, is it?
No,
No.
it's not.
Why do they keep introducing new characters in the game then? Why they release new story DLC? What was the point?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. The King of the Sith was such a cool character in the new DLC.
Dark. Oh wait, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the King of the Sith. Yeah,
Yeah, the king.
the King with his two sons, and then yeah, that's a good storyline. I like it. But guess what? It's not canon. Why'd they make it? I don't know.
It's just canon just holds back in like telling us juicy details. You know what?
It does.
You
Canon
get
is
what I
like-
mean?
Like Grievous, if you look in the Legends page, it's like 8 sections long. If you look in the canon page, it's a single page.
Yeah, and I mean, that's because they were like, well, he coughs because. Are you talking about his history or the reason why he coughs, or
No,
just in
like
general?
just in general.
Oh,
His
okay.
canon page is literally just like in the movie he coughs, and that's because during the battle, during some battle, he had an issue
Well,
with
he
his respirator.
replaces. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
in Legends, uh, Mace Windu in
yeah.
the old
Mystery 2 crushes
Clone Wars,
his insides. Why
which
didn't
I
they keep
think,
that?
well, because they had him cough during the whole Clone Wars, the whole
Okay,
new
yeah,
2008 Clone Wars.
yeah.
When that first started happening, I was like, why is he doing that? Like, why did they change that?
Uh, well, that's
I don't know.
because they knew. No, I'm kidding. They knew. Dave Filoni knew that Disney was taking over.
Yeah, back in 2008.
2008. That wasn't that long. That was only like 3 years until Disney took over, though.
A little
2011?
more than that,
Oh,
Buster.
2014, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, never mind. That was like 6 years. Wait,
But
no, 6 years. No, six. Because 2008.
yes, 6.
Two.
April 2014.
Yeah, that's 6 years.
Yeah.
Because that if it was 9. Oh wait, what? If it was 2009, then it would be 5 years.
Oh
Chad.
God. Let's stop doing third grade math here for a second and move on.
Talking about third grade math, school is starting again for everyone. So, haha.
Yeah, don't remind
Good luck,
me.
losers. Haha. Haha.
I am not looking forward to it, which
I'm
I
not.
should be because it's my last year at college. But
What are you gonna go to college for, Chad?
well, I'm going to college for advertising.
Loser!
Marketing.
You're gonna force like.
I'm gonna make the ads that you scream over on YouTube. So I hope you're
No,
excited.
that was only the Lego Star Wars one. I didn't scream. I cried over the Commandos. I screamed over sinking Lego Skywalker Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halo. I just went. Oh, cool! A new Halo game. Finally.
So, do you want to talk about Resistance ending?
No. That was the last thing. Remember, boy.
Oh, that was the last thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, now we can get into all the drama. I just want to start off with Star Wars because I feel like that's appropriate.
Right.
And yeah. By the way, if anyone didn't know, I really don't like Rebels content. So if I don't need to talk about it, I won't. I mean Rebels as in anything that includes Resistance Rebels, the Freedom Fighters. I just don't like Resistance groups in Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's just personal bias. I just think they're boring and stupid. But I get why they're there. They're important. You drinking coffee right now? Here, wait. I'll join
Just
you.
None of my business.
Wait.
I like the Rebels.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny
I
that you
just
should say that though. You don't like Rebels, but your favorite. Well, no, your favorite's Empire, I think, right?
My favorite
movie.
faction. Oh yeah, my favorite era movie is the Empire Strikes Back, just because the
Yeah, that's
Empire
what I thought.
kicks the rebels' ass.
Well, I thought you were gonna say Rogue One, and I was like,
I also like Rogue
Shit.
One because the Empire kicks the rebels' ass. It's like the one upside to Revenge. Wait, what the Revenge of the Sith? What? No. On upside to the Last Jedi is the First Order is actually like a massive threat that wins.
yeah,
It's stupid how they do it. I find it like a complete joke how they do it with the fuel, but I guess they need a story and just couldn't think of anything, and I respect it. You know what? Fuel might be dumb, but they made it canon and Solo, so whatever. I can't be too mad.
hyperfuel
Hyper
or the
fuel
coaxium. Yeah, sorry,
and
coaxium.
and coaxium.
Yeah,
Remember when they used to complain about fuel in Star Wars all the time? Me too.
yes.
Okay, that's not true. And in the first movie, they did have issues with trade routes and fueling ports. That is a thing. There is fueling. There have been fueling ports since the Padawan Menace.
Oh God.
That is a thing. I'm not defending that movie, but
Oh, I forgot. I didn't even see it.
oh, you haven't seen the Padawan Menace?
I feel like we're trashing so much stuff right now.
Oh yeah, we can. It's our pod. You know what? It's our podcast. We can do what we want. We
Crucify
own this
him, not
part.
me.
Yeah, crucify me at Mr. _Grunt_ at me on Twitter. Tell me to.
We're
I
gonna
don't
have
know.
people going, "You piece of shit."
Yeah, yeah, that'd be epic. I fully support the abusement of me, so go
So do I.
crazy.
Just
I
him.
need communication from somebody, please. You're not laughing, Chad.
So I'm like looking out my window right now.
Okay. Okay.
Moving on.
So, do you want to go more Star Wars? Or do you want to do Twitch drama?
Didn't do Twitch drama.
I can do Twitch drama. All right. So, as we know from 2 weeks ago now, Ninja had left for Mixer, and it was good. It was actually pretty good for a solid like 3 days until porn was the #1 search option on.
I can't believe it
on
only took them that long.
Fortnite. So on Ninja's front page, the first thing you'd see is Russian porn.
How stupid are these clowns? Honestly, like
Discord,
that honestly like
Twitch
irks
didn't have a response. Instead, they just fixed the issue after Ninja complained.
Oh, they didn't respond?
With a very nice, very nice. Ninja was really nice about the situation, honestly.
Oh yeah, I watched his video.
Yeah, watch his video.
Twitter.
Twitch,
In the car.
Twitter. Yeah, there's a lot of things that start with T and end with and CH.
Yeah, keep up.
Yeah, keep up, boy. I'm thinking.
Did you like his reaction video, or like did you think it was?
I thought it was funny. I thought it was all this stupid. It's just like, wow, good job. Twitch can't even handle their own platform with porn. Like what? I guess like I remember like
why do they even like
a month ago, on that cards game that Valve made.
Yeah.
People were just streaming the Avengers movies. And
well, why do they allow that so easily?
Because the moderation's lazy and they don't care. I wouldn't even say it's like people say it's double standard, but it's more like they don't care. They don't care. It's like they're lazy about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just be honest here. That's lazy and stupid.
And I just started using
but I still want to stream on their website. What?
I just started using the bastards too.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep using Twitch. You gotta. It's like using YouTube. You can hate the platform, but it doesn't mean you don't have to use it.
True.
Like I'm not saying I'm the biggest fan of YouTube, but here we are.
No,
you didn't ask for this. You didn't want to be here, but here you are.
Yeah. YouTube's a whole other thing.
Do you even know what that's from?
No.
Oh, the Nazi video. The guy is like, you didn't want to be here. You didn't want to be in this place, but here you are. You didn't ask for this.
You'll have to send that to me.
Okay, I'll send that to you. It's just a stupid video. We can talk about it when you come back.
I've been obsessed with the pee pee poo poo video.
Uh-oh.
Pee pee poo poo.
Okay. We can set the podcast off next week with that.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, and then talk about more Twitch news. It's so stupid. I hate that video. Okay, more Twitch news. Alinity says the N-word. Boys, we got him. Uh-oh.
Now I'm saying boys.
Boys? No, that's from a Skipper quote. Boys, we got him. Racism is no more.
Oh, God.
No, it's still a thing. Skipper failed this mission.
And then
Alinity is still not banned on... it was a miss... She missaid something, and it totally sounded like the N-word with a hard R.
So, it's confirmed.
It's confirmed. And other people have done the exact same thing and gotten banned on Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's stupid.
That's a dangerous game.
She really tied herself around a dangerous rope, and she, of course, being Alinity.
So it was live. It was live during a stream. It wasn't like recorded.
No, it was live during a stream, and then everyone snipped it.
What the hell?
Yeah. So that's some more Alinity news. If you cared about that, I mean, Yeah.
Should have seen that coming.
You should have seen it coming.
So,
and guess
so
what happened?
how many? Do you know how many followers they've lost
None. I
or
don't know.
subscribers?
God. Nah, dude. All her followers are white knights. Everyone hating on her.
I remember
didn't
when
like her.
the whole oh shoot, what's his name? The person who's always you know what? Move on. I'll think of it. I can't think of his name right now.
Moving on. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for you to say move on. Okay, so that was like all the Twitch drama. That was basically it, except people complaining about how they get banned for the exact same thing, and then nothing happens to this.
Do you think Mixer's gonna get above?
Oh yeah, dude, their rules are baby rules, Strike. You can't do anything.
So I mean, do you think in few years that they'll be bigger and badder than Twitch, especially with Ninja supporting them?
Yeah, it's also run by Microsoft, so.
I never heard about it until this drama.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that if it randomly cut and it sounded awkward. I had to go do something real quick. So, let's get back into it, shall we?
Ooh, shall.
Luckily, I have marked the topics so that we wouldn't forget this time. We just talked about Ninja.
What's so funny?
Nothing. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not laughing anymore. I can't laugh anymore. Okay, so last topic was the Ninja situation.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go back to Star Wars, of course.
Of course.
So
that's what we're all about.
Had openly stated that every theme will be in the last battle by the last battle in what is it called? Rise of
Skywalker.
Rise of the Skywalker.
I hope you get beat up for this.
There's been no trailers or anything. My mind hasn't really been on it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be one at D23?
I won't care. We're going to get Mandalorian stuff at D23. That's more important to me.
So, yeah, honestly, me too.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Rise of the Skywalker.
Not Rise of the
Skywalker.
Sure, kid.
Rise of Skywalker sounds stupid. Roz? Yes, I go to Roz.
Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul. Bruh.
I don't think that he's going to play every song.
It's every theme.
Think.
Like,
yeah, but I don't think they're going to play everything. I think he's just combining all of them.
Anakin. Oh yeah, probably. That'd be cool.
Like, in the one thing or whatever, or very subtly. Like, I think it's something that people really won't notice.
Start in canonical order. I want to listen to Duel of the Fates and then have it transition to Dooku versus Anakin and Obi-Wan, then transition. I want it to be all the duel songs, the duel music, instead of all the main themes.
I think there's going to be some asshole wanting that.
Wanting what?
In canonical order.
Yeah, well, yeah. Why wouldn't I? It brings my life happiness when things are in order. When things
each
are
song in canonical order instead of storytelling order.
Well, that's canonical, wouldn't it?
Well, some things are release date order.
I'm talking about like Phantom Menace to Clone Wars to Revenge of the Sith to.
Mm-hmm. I want to see Battle of the Heroes more than Duel of Fates.
Of course you do.
Or hear it, I guess. Whatever.
I like Duel of Fates more than Battle of Heroes, but I also like Battle of Heroes.
Everyone likes Duel of Fates more than Battle of the Heroes.
But I also think Battle of Heroes is really good. So, what are your thoughts on every theme, every character theme? I think it is. I don't really know. I don't know what other themes there would be, except for the main ones at the beginning of each movie.
Well, I'm wondering if he had, since he's reintroducing him, I'm wondering, well, did he have to start from scratch, or did he just listen to all of them and then edit them a little bit? Because it's supposed to be like
goes
140 minutes, 120 minutes, right?
Just goes into Adobe Premiere and drags and drops songs, and this goes, yep. He uses the cut tool and makes really bad and makeshift, blends them together using the blend option.
Well, is it, yeah, he's got 140 minutes or something of music ready.
Yeah,
for the movie. I think,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is awesome.
I don't know how long
Sad
this
to see
movie's
him
gonna
go
be.
after this movie.
Was that?
I'm sad to see John Williams go after this Star Wars. This
Oh
is
yeah.
his last one.
Well, he's also getting pretty old, man. You gotta let him live his life, and not just
Yeah,
write
that's
music
true.
all the time.
I'm glad that we're actually getting a good send off with him instead of him dying in the middle
It's not a
of
Halo
Star Wars.
not a Halo situation where you just like say you quit, and you leave.
True.
Martin, come back to Halo.
I'm mad that they changed voice actors for Truth in that game.
From Halo 2 to Halo 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
they,
do you?
they both have fun with their acting, so it's all good with me. They both had a lot of fun,
Yeah.
so you can't be too mad.
Yeah. Just pissed.
Oh yeah, well, canonically, his character makes no sense in Halo 3. Now we're talking about Halo. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. Let's see how they put it in. I wonder if it'll be trailer music.
Well, probably not.
Probably not.
It'll probably just be new stuff or old stuff. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. So we're flying through all these topics.
I know.
Sorry, it's only been 30 minutes, Chad.
So the Obi-Wan rumor, I got that to talk about too. Do you want to bring that up, or do you want to follow your schedule? I think that I'm not getting my hopes up. Everyone's getting their hopes up, but me. This happens. How many times has this happened now?
How many times has Ewan McGregor been confirmed?
This stupid rumor come up, and then nothing, and then we don't get any news.
I'm personally a fan of Chris Pratt playing Obi-Wan.
Oh my! Don't even go there.
I know it makes you so mad.
But that's just wrong.
Oh yeah.
I love Chris Pratt.
I get it. I love
him so much. I think he does phenomenal in his roles, but don't make him Obi-Wan for God's sake.
He'd be Qui-Gon Jinn.
I would rather them use freaking a whole CGI character for Obi-Wan over Chris Pratt or someone else
I don't know
replacing him.
Ewan McGregor wouldn't want to be Obi-Wan again. It's his favorite role.
No, he does. He said it like a million times.
Yeah, I know.
People always go, "What?" Because every single interview, people ask him, and I don't know how he hasn't snapped yet.
Dude,
like just gone off on an interview and goes,
he doesn't love being told that he's Obi-Wan all the time.
No, but people ask him all the time, "Oh, would you ever come back as Obi-Wan?" And he said it so many times. He wants to come back, and he's never changed his answer.
Well,
I don't.
If we get a Disney Plus show with Obi-Wan in it, that will top the entire sequel trilogy. I'm sorry. Let's be honest.
I just want to see Ewan McGregor. I don't care if he's meditating the whole time. I don't care if it's ASMR. Just give me my dad.
Ewan McGregor doing Obi-Wan ASMR would be the best thing ever made.
Even if the comics just show him sitting, defending against thugs,
protecting Luke.
That's all he's doing.
Yeah, he's just.
So I don't know how they're gonna do it in his desert years, unless they plan on doing.
I don't think I think it's gonna be right after they send off Luke, because he has to go back to the Jedi Council, the now reformed Jedi Council. At least I think that's what he does. At least in Legends, that's what he does. He needs to stay on Tatooine.
Reformed? I don't remember this part of Legends.
No. I meant like he goes talk to Yoda.
Oh.
Yeah.
On Dagobah?
Like Force? I don't remember.
Oh,
this is the issue with Legends, though. Because there's like 1,000 different ways that Obi-Wan does stuff, like in right after Luke. Because on one thing, he goes.
Was this in the Kenobi book? The Legends?
One? Oh, the
Legends book.
I haven't read that.
I haven't either. That's why I was asking you, man.
I just looked up the Wikipedia page. There's something about having to reconnect with Yoda, so I said, okay. I don't have time to read all the books.
I don't think he talks to Yoda, though. If you want, like, in canon.
I don't get paid to read Star Wars books, so I don't have time for those.
That's why I do Audible.
Oh yeah,
Also,
that's
I
what I've been
can't
doing.
read for shit.
I think the only like real canon books, well, no, not their canon, was Legends books was the Death Troopers.
Oh
Zombie
yeah,
Troopers, yeah.
that was a
Like,
good book. I
both of them.
I
Have you
I
listened
need
to
to read the prequel one though.
Yeah, the prequel one's really good too.
But I don't think we're gonna get anything at D23.
Ah, no, it's more Marvel based. Everyone's gonna be mad at Marvel, but I won't bring that up yet. I'm not bringing that up yet. That's next episode.
Next episode.
And you
don't even want to, and I won't even be there, so
No,
that's
Chad,
a good thing.
Chad,
No, it's a good
to
thing.
go on your
It's a good
vacation. You can come back. You can then give your thoughts on the situation. When
No, it's a good thing. You don't want to hear my thoughts because
it's
I'm
okay.
just gonna.
It's okay. Just after D23, we see what happens. It's okay, Chad. So stupid. Stop fake crying. Oh man, no, that was real. This is real drama.
So you think we're gonna get some Kenobi or no?
At D23?
Yeah.
No. Mandalorian
Why?
trailer. Mandalorian. Show Mandalorian. Mandalorian. It's all been talked about.
Because I said why. Why do you think?
Oh, why they'll show it?
Why they won't show it?
Oh, I'll be devil's advocate. They'll show it because they'll have Ewan McGregor, everyone's favorite Star Wars character.
Mm-hmm.
Or actor, I mean. Actor. Everyone's favorite Star Wars actor. He's such a kind dude.
He is.
And the second you see him, you know Obi-Wan's going to be in something. So
He loves his role, but doesn't go to any of the cons.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to go to the cons either. Those fans scare me.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Unless you're Hayden Christensen. Hayden is, I guess he's been really bored, so he just goes to the cons because he likes having fans.
I don't think he really does movies though anymore.
That's what I'm saying. He's just bored. He doesn't know what to do with his life, so he just goes to cons and a bunch of people just parade him. He's like, yay.
When I went to Celebration in Chicago, his autograph price was as much to get as the Clone Wars cast.
There you
which
go.
I think is insane.
Well, would you want to meet the guy who played Anakin Skywalker?
I met the guy who voiced Anakin.
Oh yeah, I met the guy who voiced Obi-Wan and Johnny Test. Ha, such a cool dude. I had that one-on-one with him was just the coolest thing.
I just learned that he voiced Johnny Test.
Yeah, I was there with and he voices Plo Koon.
Yeah, I knew that.
And he, well, because I was in line, right, and we were all just like, it was a really short line, which kind of sucked, right? I'm like, oh man, he's my favorite. Like, he's such a cool guy, and of course, I get a lot of anxiety really easily, and so he's telling
of
me,
course,
like, yeah, of course, wow, of course, whatever, Chad. So yeah, so I get to talk to the guy. He's just like, well, hello, or whatever. I'm like, it's Obi-Wan. This is so cool. He's like, well, I do other voices too, you know. And he starts talking like Johnny Test, and he's like, I can do other voices too, you know. And he starts talking.
Dummy thick.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's so funny. No, he started talking like Johnny Test. And he started talking to himself like Johnny Test talking to Obi-Wan, and my mind was blown how fast he changes his voice.
That's like D. Bradley Baker. I mean, between all the clones.
And he sounds like...
he only subtly does it.
And he sounds like Plo Koon without any filters, like any mask filters. He just does it, like, spot on. And my mind blew up. He asked what my favorite Star Wars, like, random Star Wars character was, and he could probably voice it. I said, Avi Sobek. And he started doing it on my mind. I was done.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Does he even know who that was?
Yeah, he does. He's like, I love that arc. It's such a fun arc. And you know, I loved like doing.
Well, I'm surprised he actually knew the character's name.
Yeah, dude. I was like, at first he's like, what does he sound like? Because I know who you're talking about. I just forget what he sounds like. I said, oh, it's like, kind of like Christian Walker, except like 8 times angrier. It's like, oh yeah. So he started doing it in my mind. I was done. I was so done. I was like, this is the best human made. Yeah, I gotta sit down and talk to him for like a solid 15 minutes.
I'm actually jealous
because
I would have. I touched Ahsoka though, and that sounds very bad. So let me clarify.
The voice actor of what's her name? The chick from Rebels. Both ladies from Rebels were there.
Are
Sabrine,
you
yeah, Sabine and Hera.
Ash?
Oh no, Hera
Oh,
and the Mandalorian. This
yeah,
is
Hera and Sabine.
Oh yeah, Hera and Sabine. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, those two are there, and I got to say hi to them too. This is
That's
the
cool.
same. This is the same Comic Con where I sat down with Stranger Things cast at lunch, though. So
Asshole.
they're nice. I just don't like their show that much.
I've never watched it,
It's
which I
okay.
know
It's
someone.
it's fun. It's fun to watch with like family and friends. I just don't personally like. I can sit down by myself and watch it, but they're really nice people. And
I've been too focused on New
dad's
Girl.
now friends with he has the number of the voice of McCree.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, because he was his security guard.
Oh yeah, because your dad's a cop. Wait,
Yeah.
so you can just meet him whenever you want, basically. That's what you're saying.
No,
You know
it's
what,
like if there's
Grant?
like
I see where I see where this is going.
no,
You're
that's
just
not how this
trying.
works.
That's
No.
what this podcast is about. I'm about to quit.
But my dad can be our security. It's okay.
Well, my stepdad's an accountant.
Accountant, he can do our money.
He's the CFO, so suck it.
Suck it. No, and then the guy who goes like, "Oh my." My dad was also
Yeah.
security for him, and he got to talk to him all day.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Does he get super fanboy or does?
My dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, but after. He's
Oh.
super good at casual. He's super good at casual conversation. And
Okay,
so
that's good.
so I was like sitting there with my girlfriend.
That's why he
and
still
we
has
were
a
waiting
job.
for my dad to give me water, and he walks by with this guy, right? The guy, I don't know his name. He's a really chill dude. He's like the guy who goes, "Oh my," from Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
And he just goes, "Yeah, that's my son." And I waved. He goes, he just looks at me and waves with a really nice smile. I'm like, oh no. Oh man.
At least you got that opportunity.
I've gotten a lot of cool opportunities with like famous people. Met the voice of Finn from Adventure Time. Met the voice of Ash Ketchum.
I'm so done with you.
She's really nice. I paid $5 though, because no one likes her, I guess. And I was like, dang, no one was in her line, so I bought. Like, I spent 25.
You know that Arthur meme where he's
with
clenching his
yeah,
fist?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That's me right now.
No, I didn't know that. I don't sit on the internet all day. But yeah, no, Comic-Con's always fun when I go. I always get a really good experience there, especially with all the famous people.
Of course.
Oh yeah, but voice of Obi-Wan, really chill guy. He has a podcast too, where he just talks to himself.
You know, I need to listen to that because that actually intrigued me.
Talking about
But
cons, by the way, I'm going to Gamescom next week, next Friday.
I thought you were going to PAX.
Oh, PAX. Yes, thank you, PAX. Sorry, Gamescom was on my mind. I'm going with the famous YouTuber Chief Mufasa. Chief Mufasa.
Chief Mufasa. Do it again.
The guy
Mufasa.
The guy with like 0 Twitter followers, but like 10,000 YouTube subs.
Too many of that going on today. I know like 1,000 artists on Twitter who have
same.
like nothing, and then on Instagram they've got like 200,000
Oh, I hate
followers or
Instagram.
whatever.
Everyone keeps retweeting this stupid Instagram's changing their policy soon. Make sure to post this thing. And it's like it won't change anything. They already own your account. Like you can't.
Make sure to at them saying "fuck you."
Yeah, literally, and they won't do anything.
So what's next on your list? Because I told my thoughts on Obi-Wan.
Well,
Case in point, I don't think it's
45
happening.
Oh yeah, case in point. If they do, then you get a screaming moment, and I will scream. Why not? Sounds like fun.
I will scream and record it and put it on Twitter. You can hold me to that.
All right. Well, that's a clip moment. That's a haha funny clip moment. Okay. So we're hitting the 45-minute mark. We can start wrapping it up for this like shorter episode, just because next episode's gonna be like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yep.
For special guests, by the way, I'm gonna talk to you after because I have someone who may be willing to talk to me for an hour that I was very surprised to get a message from. So
I have a few ideas.
anyways. What was that? Why did you get so? Dude, it could be like. It could be like the Satan Twitter account. Like, what are you?
Shut up, man.
Anyways, okay, we can talk about Resistance officially ending
Yeah.
after 2 seasons. And you can't tell me. I know I'm gonna be like clown, just because the show's ending.
Oh, I'm gonna at you.
It got canceled. They're covering it up with it. And no, this is what. This is what OKKO did, right? They were told they were canceled, so they said like early. They got told they're pulling the plug on the show basically. So they got ready for their 3rd season to be the final season on OKKO, right? Which is a way better show than Resistance. I'm telling you that now. I'm saying it. If you haven't seen OKKO, go watch it. It's really good. And the show, of course, the show's ending, and now the show's getting really good because they have to finish up all the plot points. So we're finally getting all these answers, and they are like super nice, and it makes me so mad. I'm like, why are they finishing the show? Anyways, with Resistance,
Yeah.
they got told that they need to end the show. So this final season,
I think it was planned.
Why? Why after 2 seasons? There's so much more they could expand upon, even after Revenge.
Because it was all just a build-up to
yeah,
Rise of Skywalker.
You're right. You're right on that end. But I'm just saying, Disney also.
You don't think that Dave Filoni planned it?
No,
because I absolutely do.
I feel like, no, this is my thing, right? I feel like Disney said, "Hey, you guys gotta start wrapping this up," you know. So Dave Filoni's like, "Okay, I can make an ending."
Why would they? Well, why do you think they would say that?
Because they didn't.
I'm pretty sure the numbers are doing well for them, aren't they?
No, they don't advertise at all for Resistance. Like, and it's also at 10 p.m. Like, they don't get any viewership except for dedicated Star Wars fans. Even then, they just watch it online.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that maybe I just love Dave too much.
Oh, I get that. Oh no, I love Dave. He's a great guy. Honestly, like all this.
Maybe I just go, "Oh, you knew what you're doing," in the background.
Yeah. Well, he probably does know what he's doing, but I do believe Disney was like, "Hey, so you guys gotta really like, we're not gonna keep funding this. You guys gotta work on like The Mandalorian or something that will be more profitable." So he's like, "Okay, I can finish it here. You know, like this is a good point to finish off. The new movie's coming out. Like,
right.
I'm not saying the show got canceled. I'm just saying like." Before the 2nd season was coming out, Disney just said, "Hey, you guys gotta wrap this up because you need to work on other shows."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I don't feel like it got randomly canceled. I feel like it was all planned. Like Disney and Dave have been talking to it. Because it's stupid to think that Dave didn't know this was gonna happen with a show that barely gets advertised. It was the same issue with Rebels for a bit, but then on the final season they so heavily advertised it.
I didn't really see advertising for either show.
Yeah, if only it was on Cartoon Network. Where they advertised Clone Wars like every day. It was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Especially the Boba Fett arc, where they're like, "Boba Fett's back. What will you do?"
Where do you think they're going with Resistance? After
they showed
as
off
far as
Ren.
What shows after Resistance, what do you think is going to happen after Resistance is done?
Disney's gonna try to milk Clone Wars now. They're gonna show off this final season and be like, "Well, guys, actually, because it's so good and everyone loves it, we're gonna keep producing Clone Wars episodes." Well, if you think about it, they're using entirely new assets.
That would be a smart move, but from what Dave told me directly, told us, it sounds like he's just getting the conclusion he wanted.
Oh yeah, I know, right? But being Disney, if they don't get what they want, you know. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'd be very surprised if Disney didn't say, "Well, due to the popularity of the Clone Wars, it will be getting another season or another like few episodes released."
More than the 12 they already.
More of the 12 they already have.
Okay.
And because there's some major plot things like Cad Bane versus Boba Fett, which I don't think are being addressed. And if they know they can milk it out as much as they can, they'll keep remaking old episodes.
Low-key triggered you said milk, but we'll move on.
Milk. Sorry.
Milk.
I said milk.
Yeah. Moving on.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
Just
That's literally what it's called. MILK, milk.
you're saying MELK.
Am I?
It's
Milk?
milk, not milk.
Milk? Milk.
Yes.
M-I,
Milk.
milk. Okay, so
People are gonna
milk.
stop. People are gonna stop watching the podcast
Okay,
because
so
I had to stop.
no. It's all good. I just wanted to make sure I was saying that right. So yeah, I think Disney's gonna try to milk out the Clone Wars, and produce more Mandalorian. They're not gonna do the next flick. You know what Netflix does, right?
Well, I think I saw I don't know if it's Hollywood Reporter, but I saw that they were gonna start filming season 2 on August 7th.
Yeah, yep.
Or not August 7th, October 7th.
Yep. Literally right after the first season comes out, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it makes the most sense just to. Yeah, you get it. Milk Clone Wars. That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't think they're gonna start animation on
what else are they gonna animate?
Sabine and Ahsoka after Rebels because they went off to look for Ezra? You don't think they're gonna milk that?
Can we get a reality sitcom called Ezra and Thrawn?
I would do many things for that.
It's like, Thrawny, I'm home, and it has like the cheering thing, and Thrawn's like, I've been stuck on this whale for 12 days. Oh, well, that just landed on the motherboard. I thought that was an open Coke bottle on the motherboard. That could have ended badly. I have like 3 different motherboards in my room for some reason right now. I don't even know where they come from.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'd be really surprised if they have like if they bring back the Rebels cast. I'd be very surprised if they did that because it really felt like that was it for Rebels.
They were like new cast though. They were like, you know.
Oh yeah, well I get it. I mean, they also had new cast for Clone Wars. I mean, no, they didn't. I'm joking. Can't wait for that Mandalorian arc. I think I'm just saying I'm a Clone Wars fanboy, and all the animated Star Wars stuff is bad. Just kidding.
That's okay.
I think season 3 and 4 of Rebels are really good, are fun, and I think season 4 is good up until the last episode where they ruin all their build up. Because there's a lot of build up to the last episode. And the last episode is such a cop-out because they can't kill Thrawn. Because if they kill Thrawn, people will get mad, and they feel bad killing people that people like.
Well, yeah.
You see, Chad, you don't want
because that's the only reason. The only reason Thrawn loses is because it was due to factors not under his control.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
That's
right?
how he lost in season 2 as well.
That's the thing, right? Like
he didn't. You're like, that's what they want you to think.
That's the thing. They won't kill him off though. That's too risky. Because people will get mad if Thrawn's dead. What if the last season of Resistance, Thrawn just comes out of nowhere, and then people are asking where Ezra is, and then they'll make a new show? So Thrawn running the First Order would be epic.
He wouldn't though. What would his? Unless he had like a really good goal.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I think
I understand. Well, he's not a good guy, but like he's
logistical.
In the book, he's such a good guy.
Oh yeah.
Like that's how I see him all the time.
Well, not in the Legends books. Legends books, he's a tyrant. I mean.
Yeah, I know.
I think it is because they don't really know how to write him without trying to change the character too much, so they've made him. That's why I like Hask from Battlefront 2. Hask is ruthless.
True.
But then he dies. I loved Hask. I thought
Spoilers!
who cares? Dude, this campaign sucked. I always thought Hask was, even in the books, he's a ruthless killer, dude. He does not care.
These are facts.
These are fags. These are big fags. He straight up kills an unarmed man who has a kid. Who was just farming, who's literally just a farmer. He wasn't even a part of the resistance, or the rebels, or the resistance. What's his name? Aiden's husband.
Del,
yeah. Dell was left the rebels, if you remember.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's just an unwanted man who was just doing a freight critter for farming because that's all he wanted to do, and he dies for it. Like, that's harsh.
Did he leave or did he just say, I want to retire?
Oh,
Or...
he just left. I mean, he even left Iden. That's why Iden was trying to look for him. He was like,
Yes, you're right.
He's like, I gotta go get some cigarettes, and I'm out. Yeah, I love him. I actually really liked Dell. He's such a fun character. I didn't like the campaign, but like externally, the more I look at the campaign, I'm like,
I was surprised that they brought Kylo into the campaign.
They did it good too. Here's the thing, right? The more I've replayed the campaign to Battlefront 2, the more I'm like, it's okay. Like at first, it was really bad when I first saw it.
I think I've only played it 3 times. 2 or 3 times.
I think it's just like boring gameplay with really good cinematics.
Yeah.
I think the gameplay is what kills the campaign. Because I could not stand to shoot these.
To me, it doesn't feel like a campaign.
No, but the cutscenes seem like a movie.
Yes.
Like they seem like something that could be in a movie, and I really like that. I thought that was fun. And I get that people are mad that Iden joins the rebels, but if you think about it, I mean, they should have added more context other than a book. Because in the book, Iden's faced with a lot of issues, which help her in the game transition like in 3 seconds, but people don't know that.
I didn't see change into a rebel coming because I was kind of ticked off because I was expecting
it was Halo 5 advertising. So
honestly, it was.
Yeah. Anyways, Resistance ending because we had a couple more minutes. I'm okay with it. I'm not mad. I want Dave to work on projects he wants to work on, and if he is the one who said, "Yeah, this is it," then he clearly doesn't want to work on this project anymore. Which I
just want Dave to be happy.
I just want Dave to be happy.
That's all I want. I just want him to be happy and like complete.
I think he wants it. Okay. I don't think he likes the animation style of Resistance because he doesn't.
Are they using the same software or are they using different techniques?
It's newer software.
So it is different software.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all updated, and I think that's the thing, right?
I know it's a different style, but I didn't know if it was different.
It's low-funded animation, so they try to make a style for it, and it just doesn't look good. It does not look Clone Wars good, which they brought back that because each show has had like a model, like it's all working on the same engine, but it's now updated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Clone Wars clearly has a budget. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in the Clone Wars.
Oh yeah, they've said that in like every featurette. Yeah. Like we would have added this if the budget wasn't so limited.
Yeah.
Like they would have made the bomb squad troopers look like actual EODs instead of regular clones with orange markings, which I'm fine. Like I love the way they look. It's just like they would have made them look like actual buff.
Dave Filoni's a Clone Wars fan through and through. Let's be honest here. Dave
I don't know. I think he's still. I think he's only Rebels. A movie casual.
I think he likes Rebels a lot. I think he likes Clone Wars. I don't think he's that big of a fan of Resistance. Dave Filoni is not that big. I'm calling it now. But then he'll at me on Twitter saying, "I love all my Star Wars properties. I love everything I've worked on."
Thin ice, man. Thin ice.
Thin ice. You don't have to love your projects to work on them. I'll tell you that much. I know that from personal experience.
True.
Like, I feel like Dave, when he's older, he'll look back on Resistance and go, "Well, that was fun, but Clone Wars was better."
I wonder whose idea it was to make Resistance.
Not Dave's, I'll tell you that much.
But I haven't had the chance to watch it, but I want to.
It's fun. It's honestly a lot more. It's a lot better than.
I've just been focused on My Hero Academia.
Yeah, weeb. Haha, weeb. I will say this. I don't like the first 2 seasons of Rebels because they're boring and stupid and dumb. The second we get Mandalorians, though, at the end of season 2 seasons.
You don't even like the finale
of season 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the finale. That's what I said. At the end of season 2, getting into season 3, that's when it starts kicking up. which makes sense. I mean, that's what it was like with the Clone Wars. You know, we had half of season 1 wasn't that good. Even then, Shadow of the Malevolence, the first 3 episodes are amazing.
True.
The idea of a mega ship made by the CIS to, yeah, that's my issue. You know what? What time is it? You know what? Let's talk about this for a little bit. I'll make the episode longer. I don't care. Let's talk about this.
Right.
I think my issue with Disney is they don't let stuff be edgy to be edgy.
Yeah, they have to be
Because-
careful with everything.
Literally, the first 3 episodes of the Clone Wars, the objective
Someone
of the Trade Fed or the CIS is literally go kill a bunch of already injured clones. If you think about it, they're literally shutting down medical frigates so that clones can't be healed and they'll just die.
It's true, kids.
And they're swearing in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, they go,
and-
what the hell, in the
Yeah.
movies and shows.
Okay, that
whatever.
movie sucks though. The movie's absolutely dreadful.
It should have just been an arc.
I own the comic edition, which is supposed to be super rare, I guess.
I own it on Blu-ray, which was freaking expensive when
Yeah,
I
it's
bought it on
super-
Amazon.
It's super rare. All this Clone Wars content is rare.
It's used because the new version was $120 or something.
I have a comic book edition that's $230 DVD, just for the DVD, not even Blu-ray. And it's
That's crazy.
because there wasn't Blu-ray when it came out.
Yeah.
I also own this sheet of paper from a Target ad that I got while I was going to the movie, and I still have it. It's somewhere in one of my desks or my drawers.
I did not get a poster when I went and saw it in the theater.
Yeah, I have a poster,
Pisses me off.
and it has a toy that I really wanted and I look at this toy now. This toy is $400 because it was only made. It was.
What is it?
It was a Target exclusive gunship. It was a Republic
Is it-
gunship toy.
Is it cool?
No, it's really ugly
Well,
looking.
I mean,
It's not Black Series. I'll tell you that much.
I
think-
mean,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
No.
I'm not buying it. I'm buying that Wally Lego set, dude.
Oh, God.
People are gonna get mad. I know people in my Discord are gonna at me being like, "Well, your opinion is wrong." But I grew up with the Clone Wars. I did not grow up with Resistance or Rebels. Rebels is good past season 3 or past
It's all
season
about
2.
the generation.
Resistance is fun. I would not say it's good. I would say it's fun. It's not even that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad. If you want to watch something fun, watch Resistance because there's a lot of stuff in there. That's a lot of fun to watch. But you do not need to watch the first 2 seasons of Rebels to understand. Okay, you need to watch the middle of season 2. And then past the middle of season 2, you can start. Oh, excuse me. You can start watching Rebels. I mean, in all honesty, Clone Wars, you gotta start watching episode 1. You gotta start at the very beginning. Or you can watch those canon things. But if you want the full experience and all the fun, watch everything because it is all worth it.
I watch everything anyway.
It's all worth it.
I
Same with-
can't. It's like
same
watching.
with Resistance, because with Rebels, nothing really changes. But with Resistance, stuff could happen in that show that changes
Rebels
gives
did
us-
take a long time for stuff to change.
Well, no, the thing is, right? Because Rogue One came out. What's the point of Rebels past that point? The start of the rebellion. Well, the rebellion was already a thing.
Well,
into the
didn't
Rebels.
Rebels finish before Rogue One?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, that's the thing, right? Well, like, what's the point of Rebels the second Rogue One begins, which is literally like, yeah.
I guess it's just a matter of who
And-
shows
and,
up or
like,
who's still
There's supposed
alive.
to be the start of the rebellion, right? Like, that was the point of the show. But
Yeah.
then there's already rebel groups that are already forming into a bigger rebel cell outside of their. So it's like, why didn't we get a show about them? It's because there's Jedi in this that aren't Ahsoka, so I get why they showed an individual group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. I think I'll like Kaz a lot more than Ezra. I don't like Ezra as a character. That's my hot take. I don't like Ezra. Haha, you can all get mad.
I grew on him
I like the Mandalorian character. She's cool.
because she's Mandalorian.
And she's kind of hot, so. anti-Mandalorian, so all Mandalorian stuff. Every time they introduce Mandalorians, especially the Super Commandos in that episode set, pretty cool. I like all that. Anything Mandalorian, dude. I've always been a really big fan. First thing I did in I know everyone's gonna be like, "Wow, you're such a shill. You're such a loser." I'm like, "Yeah, oh yeah, rain it down on me." Ever since the Mandalorian arc in Clone Wars, I've been such a fan. I've researched all this stuff about Mandalorians. I'm such a fan.
Are you Mandalorian?
Yes. No, I would hate to be a Mandalorian. Oh my goodness. I would not be in any of the clans. I would just die.
Probably.
Man. I would want to be a part of the Trade Federation, dude. They were treated so nicely by their people.
X'd out.
Well, the thing about the Trade Federation is that, like, I know a lot about the Clone Wars, right? And I know a lot about the Empire. I do not know anything about the Rebels because I do not care. I think that's
the in-depth history.
Yeah, in-depth history. Like, I do not care how they were formed. I just know that they fly around and they get destroyed by the Empire, and then out of nowhere, Luke shows up, and then they win everything. And, like,
well, in Legends, they were formed by Starkiller.
Oh no. I know. And I get it. No, that's a half true. That's half true. The Resistance was already there by the time Starkiller was one of the main contributors to starting the Rebels.
Yeah.
Even then,
because they had Mon
Darth Vader
Mothma
just makes a clone.
Oh God.
And then it gets Legends confusing, and I don't care about all that. I like the original Starkiller and how he grows as a character. But I do not like... I like
the clone.
I do like some stuff about Rebels, though. And I like stuff about Resistance, like Mr. Bones being a Resistance B1 battle droid that just kills everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mr. Bones. But that's also
Mr.
Clone Wars content, so... Whoops. Haha.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a B1 battle
droid.
What?
The battle droid?
Yeah. Okay. I think we've been talking for about an hour. I'm going to get a lot of people mad if I keep talking. So, yes, let me conclude. Rebels past season 2. Okay, I'm going to say this one more time. All Clone Wars good. Half Rebels bad. Half Rebels good. Resistance overall fun. That's all I got to say. That's my thoughts.
Mind you, kids, our takes are not the same.
Yes, our takes are not the same, and that's okay. We are allowed to have different opinions.
Yes.
We are in a society.
That's why Twitter's such a great place.
I hate Twitter. Don't even get me started on Twitter. I'm closing my book. We're finishing up. You brought up Twitter. I'm done. All right, everybody. Have a good afternoon or whatever it is for you.
Next
you episode will be about... Yeah, you too. Next episode will be about Gamescom. And you all probably know by now what's going on at Gamescom. Chad knows what's going on with Gamescom.
Oh, I know.
I know what's going on with Gamescom.
And it's getting me excited.
Oh, and guest host. And we'll find out who it is next episode. Ooh. All right, everyone. See ya.
See ya.
Love all ya. For the Empire. Bro, that was kind of cringe.